YouTube and Twitch. It's your boy PJ ManiacDGod back at it again, once again. I know we were just here a couple hours ago for the One Piece manga stream, and now we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some little tier list rankings. I said it in my live reaction. We was gonna come back and do it either tonight or tomorrow. I guess technically it is tomorrow morning because it's 12:16 right now. But we're gonna fly through this. This is my personal rankings. I feel some ways about ARCs that aren't the most popular opinions, and that's fine. I don't really care. But you can't talk about it though. So if you see this on YouTube, get active in the comment section. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Like the video first. Yeah, talking to you. Like the video. If you're not subscribed, sub to the channel, and let's get right into it. I'm just gonna go in order how they have it. Drum Island. Yeah. It had some cool moments. I didn't really care all too much for Chopper's backstory. I mean, it was cool. It's cool. Like, probably my least favorite Straw Hat backstory. Other than Usopp's. Usopp's is okay too. Luffy climbing up the what was it? Just like a wall, stone, something. Tower, I think it was. That's one of the top moments in One Piece. But it doesn't change the fact that Wapple sucks. The whole city kind of sucks. Like, there wasn't really much going for it other than Chopper. Alabasta, easy S. I don't think we need to dispute about that. Great lore, great fights, all that. First introduction to the warlords and ancient weapons, all that. Oda was cooking with Alabasta. Jaya, don't need to say much about that. Nice short arc that was full of greatness. Was when he punched Bellamy, like after they came back from the Sky Island, does that count as Jaya too? Or is that just Skypiea, post Skypiea? Or something? I don't know. Longland, worst arc in the show. Which is not saying much, like, it's still pretty watchable, pretty decent, but the worst arc. Water 7 and Enies Lobby, both S tier. I do kind of like, on the rewatch, of course, when I first seen it, Enies Lobby was like, sorry, Enies Lobby was like my number 2, but after I rewatched it, it kind of fell down a little bit for me because some other arcs got boosted on the rewatch because you know more, you know what's going on. You get to like pay attention to small details. Luffy versus Usopp, still probably one of my top 3 fights in One Piece. Definitely top 5. Water 7, definitely up there. Post Enies Lobby, this is when we found out about Garp, the warlords. Not warlords, Yonko. And just like the Red Line and all that. Not the Red Line, New World. Sorry, it's late. My brain's a little. So, Thriller Bark. A lot of people think this is the worst arc in One Piece. But when I went back and rewatched it, it was actually hilarious. Like, other than Moria, everything else was gas. Oars, the fight with Oars was gas. Stuff Sanji and Nami were doing. All that was mad funny. Zoro and Brook fighting Ryuma was pretty gas. Getting the new sword and, nothing happened. All that was pretty good. I just didn't like Moria. Didn't care for Moria at all. One of the top 5 arc right here. Romance Dawn, I'm going to throw that in the B tier. It was just like the kickoff. Wasn't amazing, wasn't terrible. Nice little start. Oh, Amazon Lily. Like I said, I watched One Piece twice. So things on the rewatch kind of like ball for it. I didn't really care for Amazon Lily that much. We got some lore, found out about hockey, but the story was cool. The location was like cool. Conflict was cool. Nothing special. Nothing. Yeah, I think that's good right there. I love Impel Down. Impel Down was really good. Really funny. Buggy's a goat. And I just realized like some of these were in order. Like it was going in order, but then it just Syrup Village. I don't know why they had these first, but I mean these last, and they started with Drum Island. Anywho, Marineford, we all know. Best war arc in anime. Until we get this final war. Post-war ASL. It's better than Post Indies Lobby. Is it better than Skypiea? Nah, Nell too goated. Turn to Sabaody. I hated the fake straw hats. Like they were actually bad. I don't know why Oda put that in there. He was not cooking with them. But Luffy versus the Pacifista, that was kind of cool. Like seeing as how much we changed, how much they grew. It was kind of cool seeing that. But everything building up to that was just so bad. Fishman Island, good story. Kind of a snooze fest though. Not gonna lie. It was cool Zoro moments, but and Luffy knocking out 500 fishmen. It's better than Return to Sabaody. I'm tripping. Punk Hazard. Loved that arc. I'm a huge Law fan. If you didn't know, watching my channel. Big Law fan. So, Punk Hazard was really that arc. Because we seen Law act different. Like, real different. I thought this was going to take me a long time. We were only 7 minutes in. And we're more than halfway done. Cooked then, I guess. My favorite arc in One Piece. Like I said, big Law fan. Seeing his backstory was so gas, and coupled with Doflamingo's backstory, Dressrosa is, I think it has the best backstory. Enies Lobby is up there, getting like Robin's backstory and all that, but Dressrosa was really cooked with that. Also Doflamingo, best villain, not named Kaido. Gear 4, completely crazy. And seeing Luffy like really level up like that, even though he had Gear 4 since the freaking time skip. Seeing him level up and go crazy, that was really cool. And it was just like a whole adventure. Like the longest arc in One Piece until, you know, they finished animating Wano. It was a great Zao though. I've spent this much time rambling about Dressrosa because I have no idea where I'm gonna put Zao. Or Zoe, however you pronounce it. It was really good. The Raizo is safe is probably one of the best reveals in the show. Jack was cool. The Minks were cool. Nami's outfit, oh my gosh, had me in shambles. It doesn't have enough comedic factor for me. I mean, me and Raizo and all the ninja stuff was cool, but Impel Down was just way too funny for me to put Zoe over top it. Whole Cake Island. It dragged on for so long. Everything just dragged on. Like, I know Wano dragged on for so long, but Whole Cake felt like dragging. For me, maybe because I read the last half, But Wano never really felt like it was being dragged, other than like the last couple chapters, which were dragged but rushed at the same time. But Whole Cake, it just felt like Luffy versus Katakuri took so long to make the cake for Big Mom. Took so long to get to Sanji. Just took so long. Everything just felt long. I was not a fan of it. It was some good action though. The Witching Woods, whatever those were called, that was terrible. That was like actually awful. Yeah, I'm gonna put. I'm trying to convince myself to move it down. We're gonna keep it there because it was a good arc. Sanji's story was cool. Reiju was amazing, but there were parts that just dragged on way too long. Orange Town, it's like with OG Buggy, the dog. That might be a L take. I'm keeping it about with you. I don't remember Orange Town like that. Other than beating Buggy, who was kind of a bum. Oh, there's Logtown. I was like, where's Logtown at? Reverie. I was gonna throw it at the bottom of A because it was good. It was quick. We got some gas. We got lore stuff. Wano could become my number one. However, depends on how the anime does it. Because I watched Dressrosa. I didn't read it. I read Act 1 and I watched Act 1 and Act 2 of Wano, and I read Act 3. Currently watching Act 3 because it's getting animated. If they really snap the way they snapped for like 10:50, 10:17, if they keep on putting up that animation quality like that, and don't do too much for if they create more filler scenes rather than just stretching out scenes that are in the manga, like showing everybody's face, if they keep up doing stuff like that, Wano could be my number one. But right now, I got it number 2. I see a lot of people hate Syrup Village. And their influence kind of makes me want to throw it into the top of D. But I had no problems when I was watching it. Like, it just was a cool arc. It seemed to go by fast. And all these arcs, I actually had problems while watching and rewatching. It was actually boring in some parts. Syrup Village wasn't like that for me. So, I'm going to leave it there. This S tier is getting kind of long. Brought to you at the bottom of S. It didn't miss. Zoro versus Mihawk, Sanji versus Gin, Luffy versus Don Krieg. That was some real gas. And I actually do like it more than Arlong Park. Just by a little bit, though. Arlong Park hit the heartstrings. Nami was my favorite Straw Hat at that point. So Arlong Park really boosted it for me. But I do like Baratie a little bit more. Logtown. Just because the B tier is a little short. Reverse Mountain. That was an arc? How long was Reverse Mountain? Ooh, one of us is lying. One Piece story arcs. I cannot type. Oh my gosh. What is going on? One Piece story arcs. Because I thought Reverse Mountain was just them going up Reverse Mountain. Oh, this is not the website I'm used to. Oh gosh. This is just everywhere. Reverse. Why did it say Alabasta and Reverse Mountain? What is... I don't... Oh, saying that this is the arc? I mean, this is a saga, this is the arc? It was 4 chapters. And yeah, 2 episodes. That's why it barely felt like an arc to me. What was the right here? Was the ones I started caring about. I just remember all I remember from them is going up the arc, not saying their dreams, and Nami pushing the dude off the ship. Does Laboon count as Reverse Mountain too? I guess Laboon counts too. I'm gonna give it that just because that story was kind of gas, and when they tied it up together with Brooks' backstory, Whiskey Peak, another one of those like watched it, was cool. There was no bad. I wish Zoro vs Luffy was longer, or that we could run it back. And Little Garden. I actually do really like Little Garden. It was a lot funny though. It's Mr. 3. Everybody's interactions with Mr. 3 was hilarious. Whether it was Zoro, Nami, Luffy. Mr. 3 himself wasn't really that funny to me, but the way they all reacted to him and interacted with him was pretty funny. But yeah, man, this is my official One Piece tier list. There might be some that could be changed around, but just off the noggin, off the top, this does seem like it's gonna be my list. But this only took 16 minutes. Why wasn't my last stream? I just did the best chapters of 2022. That video's gonna come out first for YouTube. But that video was like 40 minutes long. This one's 16 minutes. I probably should upload this one first. See if I can get some more viewers on it. Then upload the long one. But, we had a good time. This is my rankings. Let me move me out the way so y'all can see. Oh, I should have thought about this the whole time. Y'all couldn't really see the D tier like that. That's unfortunate. You look at it now. That's the D tier. That's the C tier. I'm PJ, your boy Maniac the God. I'm gonna sign off. Hang this one up. Man, I really hope I can find some more tier lists because this was actually fun. And I'm gonna see if I can find some more. We're gonna drop it on Twitch first and then YouTube, all that good stuff. But, y'all be easy, y'all be safe, have a good New Year's, and catch you on the flip side.